This is literally David versus Goliath. Zach is 7'4" against the little guys of St. Peter's. I think they've got a 5'11" guy on their roster. But for the most part, this is an undersized, undermanned, underappreciated St. Peter's team catching 12.5 points. Oh, by the way, double-digit favorites, 13-1 straight up, but only 7-7 against the number so far in the tournament. I see a lot of leans and a lot of action on this sheet here. Server, I'll start with you because you're actually playing this two ways.
Yeah, well, I like St. Peter's in the first half, +7 there, and then full game +12.5 against the spread. So I think you guys would agree. The big thing with this game, and we'll probably know within the first 5 minutes, is how this game's going to be officiated. If they're giving Zach Edey and Trevion Williams, for that matter, just all the foul calls, and they're just calling it, and St. Peter's gets into foul trouble, it could be a long night, and I might hedge the bet depending on how the game starts. But if they let St. Peter's, their smaller front court and their tenacious defense, top 30 in the country now in all defensive efficiency, if they let them play similar to what they just did against Murray State, KJ Williams down low, where they aren't calling a lot of fouls, and St. Peter's not really fouling a ton, but just playing physical with their undersized guys, then they have a chance to keep this close and possibly, pull it off again. Who knows? I mean, listen, so there's also a general principle here for me right now. Kentucky and Murray State, I might pick to bet and maybe even on the money line against Purdue on a neutral court, especially Kentucky. And I just watched St. Peter's beat both those teams. So it's just like a general principle. Like, all right, now they're playing Purdue. Also, by the way, you guys know Purdue's defense just, I think it's going to do them in at some point. So I thought maybe it would happen against Texas in that last game, but Texas just didn't have the offense, which, by the way, St. Peter's doesn't have the offense either. But I just think in general, and then I just got a couple quick notes here. So on the ref thing, it came out today. We got Bo Borowski and Courtney Green.
We know the refs for this week?
Well, they were announced for Philadelphia. I don't know if they're going to be doing the St. Peter's game, but Bo Borowski specifically has done a ton of Purdue games this year. He's a Big Ten ref. I think that's huge for St. Peter's. If he's not going to call a ton of fouls on Zach Edey, knowing that Zach Edey is just a mammoth down low and he doesn't want the other team to get into foul trouble, knowing that they're probably fouling him every play anyway. I think it's a huge deal. And if we get Bo Borowski on this game, Courtney Green too, a good ref, one of the better rated refs on KenPom also. But I think it's a huge deal. Also, the factor of St. Peter's is playing in Philly, I think it's huge for them.
That's huge.